YouTube, it's me, Emery. This is my dad's 96 Ford Ranger. I guess this is going to be a tour video / help me find out what's wrong with it. Like I said, it's a 96 Ford Ranger. Runs, drives, it has some issues that we know about. But right now, I'm trying to find out. I'm not trying to, it's bugging me because this thing is, like I said, it's running and driving, but it just don't seem to have, it don't seem like mine. It don't seem to have the power, and this thing is supposed to have, this motor has less miles than mine does, but yet this one seems to not run correctly. Alright, so I mashed my clutch in, or my dad's clutch in. So it'll run fine, and then you'll hear it kind of spitting and sputtering. I don't know if you can hear that. Sounds like it's missing just a bit, and it's not throwing any codes that I know of. I haven't hooked up to a computer or anything, but it's not throwing any codes because there's no check engine light on. Well, that's what I should say. There's no check engine light on, so I assume it's not throwing any codes right now. So you kind of straighten out then. But sometimes, turn this off right here. Sometimes whenever you first crank it up and you give it gas and you let off the gas, it'll spit and sput. It'll start missing really bad. But I really don't know if you can hear that. Watch out. Watch out, Blue. No. Anyway. You hear that? It kind of tried to cut out right there. Sounds like it got an exhaust leak too. Like I said, we know about some of the issues, like some wiring and stuff, and it shakes just enough for you to really notice. But usually whenever you gas on it, it's fine. I don't know if it's a bad sensor or what. But to give you an idea, mine's a little bit louder. Come on, Blue. Get out, girl. But anyway, give you kind of an idea. Fix the seatbelt. I'll start mine up. Mine is a 93 Ford Ranger with a 92 motor that has a few more, about 50, I say at least another 50,000 miles on it. Both of ours are a mess because I've been using both of them. But anyway, start this thing up. Alright, like I said, this one has got some more miles on it. Not my keys. But start this one up. See, this one don't do it. This one don't shake, or it takes the gas, especially after I did that little mod. And that's another thing. I'll come back to that. But you give it gas, it goes back to regular idle. Give it a little more gas, it goes back to regular idle. This one runs great. Only thing is, I smell a little bit of stale gas. So, cut this one off. I'll show you. I'll explain to you what I did. Come on. I recently got a toolbox for this one, so that ain't in the video of this truck. But like I said, this one's a 93. This one I did I call it the coal mod, where instead of 4213, it goes 1342. If I remember correctly, anyway, you look up Ford Ranger 2.3 free mods, it'll pull up on Ford Ranger forums. That's how I found it. Anyway, like I said, this one cranks right up. It runs great. And I know there's a few problems with this one, like I need to finish the exhaust and stuff like that. But this one seems to be running better, and it has more miles. This one seems to be running not as good with less miles, which leads to me thinking that it's probably a sensor, like a mass airflow sensor, a throttle position. I don't think it's a throttle position sensor because it'll return to somewhat idle pretty reasonably. I don't think it's any of that. I think it's like the mass airflow sensor or something. But the check engine light's not on. The only thing is on is the airbag light, and it blinks sometimes, which that's for the airbag. Anyway, my father thought it was the airbag light. And the check engine light's pretty much the same thing, but I had to explain to him, because that's even though that's on, that's for the airbag. That's not for the computer. He's hard headed. It took some beating into his head, metaphorically. But anyway, so yeah, if y'all could help me figure out what's wrong with this thing, give me some kind of idea. Hopefully, after I upload this video, I'll take it to the my parts house, O'Reilly's. I trust O'Reilly's. I've always trusted O'Reilly's. And let me know what you think. And if you want me to do an in-depth view over this truck, like I said, this motor's got about 200 and what was that odometer say? Because I believe he replaced the, before we put the motor in, he was trying to find out why the speedometer wasn't working, and he replaced this, and I tried to tell him that's what it went. This one has 219,000. Okay, this motor here, not the truck. The truck has, the actual body has less than that. I think it has like 150,000, but it had another motor in it that I believe it was doing the same thing. So it could be a bad computer. This one has 283,000. So like I said, at least 50,000 more. So let's do the math. About 70,000 miles more on this truck, and this one's running better. The one with 70,000 more miles is running better than the one with less miles. The motor, that is. The body has more than that on this one, I think. I'll have to look at the other speedometer, but I went ahead and replaced this one, since this one's come out of a manual. I figured plus it to show me actually how many miles is on the motor. Not on the body, but on the motor. Like I said, if you have any questions, or if I got anything wrong, if, you know, like I said, if you got any questions, let me know. If you have any answers for me, let me know. I would like to figure out what's wrong with this truck, because this is a good, dependable truck. It just don't seem to be running like it really should. Like I said, I'm not sure if you could hear it, but you can hear it kind of like spitting a little bit, you know. It don't pop or anything. It don't backfire or any of that, if that's what you're going to ask. It just, and it cranks up, but it seems like it turns over too much for the crank. This one, you turn it over and it's like it fires right up as soon as the crank turns over one good turn, and it's running. Could it? I don't think it's the rings or anything, because like I said, the other motors seem to be doing it too. I don't know. It might be in the wiring harness. It might be the computer. It could be one of the sensors. Like I said, just if you have any questions or any answers for me, please let me know. I would like to fix this truck for my dad, because, I mean, he's got another truck that he drives, but this is too good of a truck just to keep driving it the way it is. I would like to find out what's wrong with it for him, so you know, he ain't got to worry about it breaking down on him on the side of the road in case he actually have to use it one day because the other truck's in the shop or something. Like I said, just please let me know if y'all have, and I keep repeating myself, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment. Please comment, because I would really like to know what's wrong. But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.